Others are from her new church home here at Springbrook, and it's a privilege for us to be a part of the celebration today. Before I share Kay's story with you, I want to thank the friends whose labor of love made this narrative of her story possible. What I'm getting ready to read is not my creation. Other people framed and shaped and put this together, and I'm so grateful for all of their hard work. Today we celebrate Kay Renee Bunzel. Why? Because that is what she wanted. It's all about the party. It's about our Kay, and she is remembered. Kay created an environment where you just wanted to join in. You wanted to be around her. She had the gifts of hospitality, joy of living, giving, faith, and of heart. There were no strangers when Kay was around. She touched our hearts, we followed her lead, and we were her family. And now we remember her. Kay was, for better or worse, a cheesehead, a farm girl from Wisconsin. From her younger days on the farm in Edgar, Wisconsin, her love of nature, gardening, and cooking began to emerge. I guess Kay's first parties were held on the farm in the barn, where at the young age of 8, Kay would get up before the crack of dawn to milk the cows, do the chores, and then off to school. I'm sure there was a party in the barn every time Kay stepped in. Threw the doors open, and you could just hear her saying, "Let's get to it!" She made friends everywhere she went. She is remembered. The Kay party then proceeded to school, where Kay participated in basketball, volleyball, and the twirl team. That little blue-eyed blonde spitfire was a feisty little competitor. Upon moving to Illinois in the 80s, we witnessed her competitive spirit on the Village Tree volleyball courts. She led the party on the courts, soon joining the recreation department, where her creativity, party planning skills, and love for being with people really shined. Kay volunteered on the recreation department for many years, throwing her creative juices into writing the weekly newsletter, working for the Hot for Summer party, organizing volleyball tournaments, and of course, the really tough job, pool attendant. Kay did love the sun. Over 27 years ago, she made friends at the Village Tree Complex. Several are here today. She is remembered. Just like Superman, Kay did have a daytime job. She worked as the office manager at Hayden & Company for over 20 years. Our Kay was organized, detailed, and quite the planner. She combined these traits with that down-on-the-farm work ethic and flourished in all she did. She built relationships over the phone, touching people with her follow-through, her kindness, and her humor. She is remembered. Though Kay lived in Illinois for more than 30 years, her heart always belonged with her family in Wisconsin. Bill, her dad, was her heart. She loved him dearly. It brought her such joy when he and Ann finally married. She knew he had his true partner. Her brothers Robert and BJ and her sister Kim share stories of those Wisconsin days. Some stories not to be told in public. Kay was especially close to her cousin Randy. They were soul sisters, and sisters of the same cooking gene. It must be in the blood or milk or something up there in Wisconsin. All those Wisconsin girls can really cook. Kay would light up every time she talked about her nieces, Mari and Hannah, and her nephew, Jansen. One of the best family vacations ever was a trip they all took down to Cancun, Mexico. You saw the picture in the lobby of them all jumping on the beach. No matter what, Kay wanted to jump for joy, jump for the party, and jump for life. The trips to Wisconsin for graduations, showers, and weddings brought peace, joy, and a sparkle to her heart. She touched her family and they touched her. She is remembered. Speaking of Kay's sparkle, there was no brighter sparkle in her eye than her Chuck, her rock, her hero. Kay and Chuck shared so many special bonds. The love of hosting parties, their constant competition in all things, from sports to picking the winner on Survivor or Dancing with the Stars. They were a team, creating the most detailed and elaborate parties. 10 Oscar parties in all, numerous special theme parties, birthdays, service projects, and meals. Oh, the meals. Kay and Chuck shared laughter, passion, partnership, and ultimately, after Chuck finally got around to asking, marriage. As Kay would tell me, he's my rock. No one could have been more devoted, more passionate, or more committed to caring for Kay during her illness. He gave her strength, She softened his heart to find God. She is remembered. And just a note, Kay did pick the last winner on Dancing with the Stars. She has lifetime bragging rights. Certainly Chuck was Kay's two-legged friend, but she had a four-legged friend, best friend too, her beloved Dallas. For 14 years, Dallas and Kay were connected, heart, soul, and food scraps from the plate. Dallas loved Kay's cooking too. Their love was unconditional. They are together now. We remember them both. The second brightest sparkle in Kay's eye had to be good food, right? This little 5'3" gal that weighed 110 pounds loved to cook and eat. I swear her pulse would perk when the topic of planning a menu would be brought up, looking for a new dish or a new cooking show came on. She was the only person I know that taped Hell's Kitchen, The Chew, Rachel Ray, Master Chef, Kids Cooking, and who knows how many other cooking shows. I think that Wisconsin soil in her soul came back to life when she entered the kitchen. And lucky us, we benefited from her passion. Of course, Kay even picked the caterer for today. She was very specific. I want Portillo's famous chocolate cake. She did love chocolate. And yes, we remember her cooking. Speaking of chocolate, who here would know her favorite movie? Chocolat, with Johnny Depp and Juliette Binoche. The ultimate for Kay, chocolate, Johnny Depp, passion, and cooking. Kay did love her movies. Thus, the Oscar parties were created. We had 10 seasons of an annual theme. Special invitations were created. Custom themed food, and of course, the Oscar voting for bragging rights. I have to insert here, I still have the invitation from the pirate that came in a tube in the mail, in a pirate bottle with the invitation stuffed in and cork at the top of it. I still have that in my office. I treasure it. It was a reason to celebrate these Oscar parties. From beach themes, Run for the Roses, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, to Pirates of the Caribbean. It was always a huge party. I think she enjoyed the preparation more than the actual event. Kay and her parties are absolutely remembered. Kay's faith, her relationship with God, was always a foundation of who she was. She didn't need to scream her faith from the mountaintops. She was a servant of hospitality and memory, making moments for all of us. God talks in strange ways. And to bring Kay to Crosswinds Church, it was the bandit sign along the road. Upon her first visit, Kay's heart was captured. A new chapter, a new seed, and a new party, also with service opportunities, had been planted. At Crosswinds Church, she once again stepped up to volunteer with hospitality, the Kids Zone, and countless other special projects. Before you knew it, she was a part of a singles Bible study group. Bible study then met at her home. The herd of friends was growing, and of course, snacks were always served. Here comes that food again. The group was called Spirited Singles, and that was an understatement. Service projects began, social events emerged, birthdays were celebrated, and a Kay-created newsletter opened shop. Yet another new family was created. Crosswinds Church closed, and a new chapter began here at Springbrook. Springbrook became Kay and Chuck's new church home. God used Kay as the master chef to bring us all together. Kay was always the foundation, the key, the initiator. Kay's love of God shone through as she opened her home to us, as she opened her heart to us, and as she served us with her hands. She touched so many hearts. She changed so many lives. She is remembered. The photos shown here today are Kay. The celebration of Kay, alive, bright, brilliant, joyful. Because of her passion, her giving heart, her joyful spirit, and her giving hands, Kay's group grew to become family. During the past 15 years, we celebrated life with Kay. We laughed with Kay, we cried with Kay. Most important, we all love Kay. It has been one party, one event, one project after another. We've all lived fuller lives because she invited us into her family. She is remembered. Kay was not afraid to pass from this earth. She knew over there she would be with God, and there would be no cancer and no pain. She wanted assurance to know that she would be remembered. I don't think there's any doubt in any of our minds that she will always be remembered. She touched us, she changed us, and she forever lives in our hearts. She will forever be remembered for the K Renee dance. So with that in mind, let's always remember our K. The next song expresses all of that. In the fullness of life, I lived.
Oh, when you take the jump, you don't fear the fall. Oh, when the water rises, you build a wall. Oh, when the crowd screams out, they're screaming your name. Oh, if everybody runs, you choose to stay.